Hello, everyone. In this session, we move beyond the domestic economy and explore how countries interact with one another through international trade. Trade connects economies, links production across borders, and shapes the availability and prices of goods we use every day. Let's get started. Globalization refers to the increasing integration of economies, cultures, and populations across countries. This integration happens through three major pillars: trade, which involves the movement of goods and services; capital, which refers to flows of investment and money; and labor, which includes the movement of people and ideas. While globalization has brought many benefits, such as lower prices and more product variety and technology diffusion, it also faces serious challenges today. The COVID-19 pandemic exposed the supply chain vulnerability and showing how dependent countries are on global network. Rising nationalism and geopolitical tensions have also created the pressure to reduce global dependence. A new concept called friendshoring is emerging, where countries prefer to trade with politically aligned partners rather than relying on traditional global networks. Economists agree that international trade provides strong overall benefits. To explain why, we start with the two foundational concepts. A country has an absolute advantage when it can produce a good using fewer resources or when it is simply more productive than another country. Comparative advantage, however, is even more important. The country has a competitive advantage when it can produce a good at a lower opportunity cost than its trading partner. Even if a country is better at producing everything, both countries still gain from trade when they specialize in what they do relatively best. Comparative advantage is what truly drives the benefits of international trade. Gains from trade refer to the net benefits that individuals, firms, or nations enjoy by specializing and trading with one another. The basic logic is that specialization increases total production. When each trading partner focuses on producing the goods they're relatively best at, and then trades, both sides end up consuming more than they could produce on their own. This principle explains why trade increases overall prosperity even when countries differ widely in their productive abilities. Traditional theories of competitive advantage suggest that countries trade because their opportunity costs differ. But in the real world, a large share of the global trade occurs between advanced economies, such as United States, Europe, Japan, and South Korea, that actually produce similar goods. Much of this trade is known as intra-industry trade, meaning countries import and export goods within the same industry. Two main forces explain this pattern. First, the division of labor and specialization allow firms to develop unique expertise and innovate. Second, economies of scale enable firms to reduce cost when they produce at larger scales. As a result, countries trade similar products, such as cars, electronics, and so on, because each country's firms offer slightly differentiated varieties or unique strength. In the modern economy, production is not confined to one country. Firms often split the production process across multiple locations, creating what is known as a global value chain. Different countries specialize in specific stages of production based on their skills, technology, or cost advantage. Splitting up the value chain means that research, design, or component manufacturing, assembly, and marketing may each occur in different parts of the world. The value chain represents the full range of activities required to bring a product from its initial idea to its final use, and even beyond, such as recycling or after-sales services. iPhone is one of the most famous examples of a global value chain. Each country contributes what it does best. In the United States, companies focus on high-value tasks such as product design, research and development, software engineering, and marketing. South Korea and Taiwan provide cutting-edge components such as advanced processors, semiconductors, and OLED displays. Germany and Japan supply precision parts, specialized sensors, camera modules, and chemical materials. China specialized in the assembly stage, where thousands of components produced worldwide are brought together into a finished device. No single country makes an iPhone. Instead, it, it is a globally produced good shaped by competitive advantages at every stage. A tariff is a tax placed on imported goods. Historically, tariffs were used to protect domestic industry, support national interest, or raise revenues for government. The World Trade Organization works to reduce trade barriers and encourage open markets. However, tariff policies continue to change over time. For example, in 2025, the United States adopts a fully protectionist stance. The government aims to bring manufacturing back to the US by reshoring production and replacing income tax revenue with tariff revenue. This illustrates how tariffs can be used not just for protection, but also as part of the broader economic strategies. Thank you for watching.